Allow me to frame a long drawn-out question because I've met members of the RSS in Mumbai,
Yes.
where I also stay. I people will hate me for saying this. Some of them gentlemen who came and met me, I really like them, because they said we don't want publicity. We want to do this quietly. This is what we believe in, and since I've hung out a lot with members of the new right in India, they've helped me understand what Hindutva is. And this is roughly the definition I've gotten. It is an anti-caste movement that unites Hindus across all caste lines, where like caste becomes irrelevant. But on the other hand, the left views it as Hindu supremacy or militant Hinduism that often is based on violence. So if you were to perhaps help me understand, according to you, what is Hindutva? Removing the strong political flavor, or how it's being used as a football between two sides.
No. The question in Hindutva was actually right from the 19th century. Has been a word which has been used, and many of their scholars have used it. Many of our known leaders have used it who fought the British.
Mm-hmm.
We say there are some values of Hinduism which constitute what is Hindutva. One is that one man can marry only one woman.
Okay.
There have been instances of 2, 3, etc. But, I'm not talking about Ram, for example, went all the way because of one woman. He was a king. He could have easily have married any number.
Right.
But the model is Rama. Okay. And so like this, you see, most of our, whether it is our gods or whether it is our great men and so on. Take the Pandavas. You see the struggle with the Duryodhan. Now each of them had their own status. And so I would say Hindutva is a model for behavior. And that means men and women are equal. And we give the example of Durga, the three goddesses who stand for education, stand for finance, and stand for battle. And of course, you got Kali, who's the extreme as a continuation of Durga. So, what we want every Hindu to know is that there is no one God. All gods are there. There is not one religion in the world. All religions lead to God. So we don't make any distinction. It's only when you forcibly convert somebody that we object. We Hindus will never forcibly convert anybody.
If you want to watch small segments of the podcast, subscribe to Dostcast Clips. You can't. There's no...
No, if you want to be a Hindu, you have to just declare.
Yeah, sure.
You say, I'm a Hindu, you're a Hindu.
Yeah, it's a way of life that doesn't really require a ritual.
The way of life has become a bit hackneyed. You see, it's not a way of life, it's a theology. There's a theology, there is a strategy, there's so many other things.
What's an etiology?
Theology,
right.
Theology,
Yeah.
strategy, so many things are there. Hindus have how do you treat an enemy? One of the mistakes we made was to forgive many of the Muslim leaders who came here, got defeated, and then we said, okay, you can go. And they are the ones who then came back and finished us and took over. Not the whole of India, but a good part of India. So I would say that within our own country, if you look at the Mahabharata story, just what is put out in the media and all that, you will find that they have tents on either side in the vast area. And at night time, they all go and go back to their tents, sleep for the night, wake up at 3 o'clock. In fact, they say Muhammad Ghori succeeded with India because he realized that every morning at 3 a.m. the Indian soldier will get up and have a bath and do his puja and then come when the sun rises to fight. So he attacked at 3 after losing, I think, 3 or 4 times. Some people say 17 times, 18 times.
They had a code of war which was misused by a barbarian.
That's right.
Yeah.
He took advantage of it.
Okay.
So this civilization aspect is something that we have to. And today, women are in so many key positions. They've come up where in other countries they have not. Even in the West, women don't have the kind of power that the Indian women have acquired in this last 70, 80 years.
Then why is this term used as a pejorative term by the other side?
That
Hindutva.
no, they have pejoratives because you're going to be kept out. If you don't adopt it, you will be kept out. And if you are kept out, then of course you will be nowhere, because this is a growing matter. I mean, where Jansangh was nothing, today now we are a all India party in every corner of India. And now people are more openly talking about I am a Hindu, So I think the liberals brought up in the Western tradition are losing ground, and they are very unhappy about it.
But is there something redeeming about the liberal Indian that you're like, this is a good redeeming quality about the other side?
But I'm more liberal than all of them. My wife is a Parsi.
Right.
My daughter is married someone who has a Muslim name. I don't know whether he's a Muslim or not. Nor did I ask ever. His mother is Hindu and father is, he says, I'm an agnostic. He was a foreign secretary of our country. So I've all kinds of people in my family, but nobody ever tells me that you're a fanatic, you're a mad fellow, you're ruining the country. None of that.